Okay. So just tell me a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Okay. How far do you want to go back? I am from Turkey, Turkey. I came here to United States 37 years ago in
Hmm.
1988 to University of Miami to become a master's student in the mechanical engineering department. I finished that and then I went to Dartmouth College to get my PhD in New Hampshire. And then after that, I came back to not the main campus, but Rosenstiel School because there was a guy who was in my committee from Rosenstiel. He said, "Why don't you come here as a postdoc?" So I stayed as a postdoc, started as a postdoc 30 years ago at Rasmus, and then I joined the faculty, and I've been full professor since 2010. Have been teaching the climate class since 2018. So it's been 30 years at the University of Miami. But if I include my student years, it's like 33.
Okay, and I know you do a lot of research projects, so you could tell us a lot about your past research projects or any current research projects you're working on now.
Yes. So when I came to Rasmus, Rasmus was essentially 100% research. Uh, this how we were funded. Not anymore. It's like more like now we have undergraduate programs, so it's more like the University of Miami where people teach a lot and so on and so forth. But when I came here, teaching was just to get the graduate students. We didn't have an undergraduate program. Just to get the graduate students know about a little bit of research so they can do research. So that was the whole idea. So everybody was writing proposals all the time, mostly to the government. In fact, it was mostly to the Navy. We were funded mostly by the Navy. So essentially, I did a lot of research, 30 years nonstop. Now I'm kind of relaxing a bit. So National Science Foundation, Navy, and then my research is mostly on ocean currents. And ocean currents, people do not think it's like a big deal. It's mostly the physics, but actually it transports larvae. The Navy is very interested because they released instruments in the ocean, weapons or weapon systems or surveillance systems. And it's important for pollution, whether it's coming from us, like some kind of sewage, or like in the case I was involved in for a very long time, 10 years, oil spills. So I was involved in a BP oil spill, Deepwater Horizon oil spill, which was the largest accidental marine oil spill that happened in 2010. And then as a result of that, BP gave about $1 billion, $1 billion. It's a very large number for us because typically ocean research, Navy plus National Science Foundation, like $60 million a year. So $1,000 million is a very large number. And then they had competitions. So we had to assemble large teams and win these competitions. So we won this 3 times. I assembled a big team. Very, we had 25 universities, not just Rasmus. But the largest component was from Rasmus. So I did that research for 10 years. Essentially, we had to come up with a modeling of how the oil is spreading in the ocean. So for that, you need to know the deep currents and the middle currents and the surface currents and waves. Also something about the atmosphere. Also coastal ocean, because there's freshwater plumes coming from the coast, and that's kind of pushed the plume. So we had a very big team. We had at some point over 100 people from 24 places. And everybody had their little responsibility. But the way I saw it was like a bit like the moon mission. Kennedy said, you have to go to the moon, land a man, put the flag, and bring back safely by the end of the decade. So it was a 10-year project, and people could visualize it. It was like very focused. We have to, in fact, the next day after he said it, there were tens of thousands of people willing to work in the project. This project was a bit like that. You knew there was something leaking. In fact, like during the spill, everybody I know in oceanography was working on it during the summer on their own time. you know, without getting paid. They were just very interested because they thought this was like the biggest thing in oceanography.